mean, it's just maddening that we've just been trading these levels. You break into a little bit of demand. It was interesting to see that we've been talking about BS rumors in our markets for, it feels like, the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And yesterday you chatter about old crop cancellations, and here we sell a couple 100,000 this morning for old crop corn. So you never know what to believe. But yeah, it's like we're just chopping a whole bunch of people up in a pretty tight range when you really break down the makeup of the market.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Roll what I said yesterday. It's a repeat. There's not a lot of threatening weather. We're kind of stuck in this sideways to lower trade. I mean, if the weather pattern continues and we don't have any friendly news out of trade deals, and I think this is what we're going to be trading for the next 4 to 6 weeks. And then we're going to really, hyper focus on weather during pollination and grain fill and all the really important aspects of this crop. But right now, funds want to lean towards the short side. I don't blame them in corn, because they're probably thinking the same thing. What's going to threaten me with a shorter crop right now? Weather looks pretty good. We've gotten it planted pretty well. The Ohio forecast right now, I think they did take some rain out. We're talking about that. There was the GFS potentially had kind of a bigger system, and looks like they've pulled back a little bit. So these models kind of show them drying out enough probably to get it planted. So you break down these levels, you run into business, which is good. I mean, if you look at a chart, technically corn just struggles at every moving average. So it looks like a bearish market. It runs into the moving averages and fails. July corn, it just failed the 200-day and broke for 2 days straight. Beans, on the other hand, I think is testing. We're going to test the 200-day on the high end, which is good. I mean, so technically beans are acting a little better, but it's kind of, like I said, just hanging around some of these moving averages where you wouldn't be overly confident, technically anyway. And that's just because of everything we're talking about, right? The weather isn't too threatening. Yeah, frustrating, boring. Wish we had something to trade. And from a farmer perspective, we have these safety nets, and we're at these levels where you've got some crop insurance protection, you got some farm bill protection, and you can feel okay about your crop, or it's off to a good start, but not confident. I mean, it's not like you can say, hey, I got a bunch of corn bushels and 440 works somewhat. It doesn't. I mean, 440 barely works at a record yield. So it's just not easy right now.